Why can't robots check the I am not a robot box? Nowadays, robots are making pizzas, brewing coffee, and are used in industry. Even Boston Dynamics robots are performing complex, acrobatic movements. Yet marking a simple checkbox is what's stopping them. The I am not a robot checkbox, which has been protecting websites from harmful bot attacks for a long time, is the current version of the CAPTCHA, completely automated public Turing test to tell computers and humans apart. If you remember, this test used to look like this, but as computer programs developed that could solve these, the tests began to get harder, reaching a point where it was nearly impossible to get it right on the first try. We users started to have a meltdown when we saw this test. In 2014, Google developed a program using AI that could pass CAPTCHA tests with a 99.9% success rate, whereas humans only had a 33% success rate. Since programs could pass these tests more successfully than humans, a new solution had to be found. That's why Google invented the I am not a robot test. For now, all you need to do is click the I am not a robot checkbox, and that's it. But can't robots do this? They can, but the test isn't just about clicking the checkbox. It actually starts before you click it. Google begins tracking your mouse movements before you click the checkbox. When a program uses the mouse, it moves in a straight line at a constant speed towards the checkbox. However, a human's mouse movements generally look like this. We make right and left turns, spiral around before reaching the checkbox, and our mouse movements are not at a constant speed. Only humans can naturally perform these movements. If the site still doesn't believe we're human, it presents us with the famous picture tests. Select the cars in the image, or select the traffic lights. Google doesn't explain how this selection system works, but experts believe it's based on both correct selection and tracking mouse movements. Even if you're unsure whether to mark a tiny 2mm part of a lamp, you pass either way. Apart from the picture checkbox and CAPTCHA, a brand new protection system has emerged. It's called Automatic CAPTCHA. You enter a website, and it says it's protected by CAPTCHA but doesn't apply any test, yet it still knows you're human. How? Because Google is tracking your browser information, which sites you've visited before, what searches you've made, where you've clicked with the mouse. Google has all this information. This information easily distinguishes between a human and a program. When you enter a site protected with automatic CAPTCHA, it knows you're human based on your past data. If you're wondering, how can Google collect my information? Unfortunately, you're a bit naive, because we give these permissions to Google ourselves when we open a YouTube account, get a Gmail account, use the Google browser. We don't read the privacy agreement. But if we do, we'll see that we've given permission to track ourselves. And Google doesn't do this secretly. They even openly say it. We collect information while you use our services. In exchange for all our information, we can now enter sites without dealing with word tests. A good trade, isn't it? I hope you find this topic as interesting as I do. Sometimes even the simplest questions can have surprising answers. If you have topics you're curious about or want us to research, write them in the comments. If you liked the video, you can like and subscribe. See you in the next video. For now, goodbye.